My name is Hans-Peter Stubbe Teglbjærg. I wish you a warm welcome for this late afternoon concert, which is meant as a homage to great Per Nørgaard this year. Very, very great Danish composer, and having a long sequence with instrumental music, vocal music, and operas and film and so on. He also engaged in electronic music. It's very interesting, as a matter of fact. So what I would like to present to you today is a very, very rarely heard piece called Årsfrise. It's impossible to translate directly, but a kind of a sequence of the year that was made between 1990 and 91. There's a long history of its making. You can read about that on the rear of the program. I'd like to say that what you're going to hear today is the original version, which was created for 4 channels. And I believe, to the best of my knowledge, it hasn't been played in concert since its premiere back more than 30 years ago, 35 years ago. So it's an opportunity to play it properly in this hall with huge speaker system. So I work here at the conservatories and work with this system, so I have respectfully projected it into, let's say, a larger projection, because we have many more speakers than just 4. But however, the idea of 4 corners are still kept. The original piece was made in Diem, and I have to say thank you to one of the surviving technicians from there to be able to find the tapes, the master tapes and so on. So there's been a kind of a resurrection project and assuring that this piece is still available. The publisher, William Hansen, couldn't help me. They don't have the material, not on analog tape, not on digital format, and so on. So there's a kind of a nervous atmosphere about it. But luckily, you will be my witnesses. The piece exists after the concert. So, the original version, there was a sequence of images going with it, created by an artist, female artist called Jette Løvdahl. It's based on an old Nordic symbol, which is called the sun wheel, which actually is a kind of an early astronomic idea about the turn of the year and how to predict the seasons and so on. Sun wheel is a very strong symbol. Those images, I've tried to resurrect them as well. They do exist, but they are in a format that's very hard to get at, so I can't show you today. Unfortunately, I hope to be able to make a proper version with the original images one day. However, you're going to see something else, since there was images meant to go along. Here where I'm standing, there will be projected images, and they are inspired by what is called interference patterns. When you see 2 waves crossing each other, they create interesting patterns in between them. And some clever guys who have worked along with Per Nørgaard, Niels Petersen, said that his infinity row, as a matter of fact, you can understand it as a kind of an interference between 2 wavelengths. That's hard to understand if you're not a mathematician, but when you see these patterns unfold on top of each other, we all know them from watching sea waves, watching waves on the leaves, autumn, watching skies go by and passing over each other like you could just pass through each other, all these things. So with respect for the original idea, there's been a new sequence, a new video, so to speak, that you can follow here. If you like, the piece is very, very long. It will last 1 hour. It's a very, very steady and slow unfolding of the infinity row. Let's say it's probably the lastest projection of the infinity row that I know of in Pinnacle's works, maybe apart from Kalendermusik, which preceded Osprey's. So it's really important that you find the right state of mind. Take it into you. It's going very, very slow. And if you like, you can change your seat. And even I've left a little bit of space behind. You can silently walk down there. You may lay on the floor. It's sort of proper, if you like. But the most important thing is to get into the right state of mind. So, I shall stop. We shall start. Before then, I'd like to ask one last thing of you, and to prepare the right state of mind. I would like you to just breathe one time together with me, all of us, and please look at my hands. I will raise them and I will lower them. You will breathe in when I raise and breathe out ever so slowly when I lower my hands. I will do it together with you. You may close your eyes as well if you prefer that. So,
Thank